What's up, world? I'm Chopper J, the Forbidden Assassin. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I vote for whoever I think is going to better whatever office I'm voting for. That being said, I want to talk to you today about the Freedom Truckers. I do support them 100%. Mandate vaccinations is bullcrap. It should be a person's freedom of choice. Canada lost a lot of their freedoms, kind of like Australia. Their government took them a little bit at a time, just like they're trying to do here. And of course, the Karens of the world didn't help much of anything, but we won't go there. With that being said, I'm an American. I love my freedoms. I love what my forefathers fought and died for, and our constitutional rights. I will, defend it to my end. It's sad that whenever you vote a handful of people into office, and then the power and the money go to their head, and with that, they start taking your little bitty freedoms at a time, and your rights away, and you have what you have now. And the same is true in America. We got, crooked, corrupt, tyrannical politicians that's trying to do the same thing. I'll give you an example. 2A, I support 2A. They try to put these little laws, they try to pass these little laws and put them in effect, whether they're state or federal, against our Second Amendment, or our First Amendment, per se. No matter what law, big or small, state or federal, that they try to place against your constitutional rights is an infringement upon those rights. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you chalk it up. As far as Canada goes, I think they ought to hold their ground. It's sad what that Trudeau is doing to those people. It's been a peaceful protest. I'm not prejudiced in any way. But as far as someone flying a Confederate flag, that could be their heritage. I've got a, chick with the Confederate flag on my arm right here. It's my heritage. Of course, up top it says heritage, and this whole arm will be dedicated to my heritage, although it's not done. But it's part of heritage. You cannot erase history. If you try to erase history, you are doomed to repeat it. But that crooked, corrupt, tyrannical Trudeau and his crooked, corrupt cronies, just like some of them we have here. What they're doing, declaring martial law, blah blah blah. That's not even right. And if I was those truckers, I would shut them down. I wouldn't, let them have their city. Block off all the entrances. You shut them down. You stop delivering food and gas and clothing, because truckers, now you're all messing with the people who run the country, who get you your products, who get you your toilet paper to wipe your ass, who gets you the food to put in your bellies and the clothes to put on your back and on your ass. Now you're messing with us. I'm a trucker. Now you're messing with the bloodline that runs that country. It's not them politicians. It's not them crooked, corrupt politicians. It's us. It's us. Us, the truckers. It's us, the dock workers. It's us, the farmers. We run this country. Truth be known. And, they shut that town down up there in Ottawa. Evidently not good enough. You need to, shut off their food and the rest of their shit, and then they'll open their eyes. And if they don't open their eyes, the people of that town that live in that town is going to make them open that eyes. Because, eventually the people's going to be like, hey, we can't get no food, we can't get this, we can't get that, because these truckers, then they're going to go to that government or that politician, and they're going to change their mind. Or they're going to kick him out of office, which needs to be done. They need to put that man out of office, not in a violent way. I don't support violence in any way, shape, or form. But it would open their eyes and see, hey, these truckers are right. The bad part is they're only fighting for that mandate, fighting against that mandate, which they should. It should be a person's freedom of choice. The sad part is they've had so many of their freedoms ripped away little by little, and now they have this. They have a tyrannical government. Look at Australia. They locked down that whole dang country when people couldn't do nothing. They gave up their Second Amendment and everything else. And it's sad. And when the people give up their rights and freedoms like that, you get a tyrannical government that thinks they can do anything. And that's why here in America, and I have Canadian buddies and Australian buddies that tell me all the time, fight for your freedoms, fight for your rights. Well, you know what? I do. And I will, till the day I die. My forefathers was ruled by no man. They fought and died for our constitutional rights. And by God, I'm the same way. And that's just how I feel. There's a peaceful solution, and hopefully that they can resolve it in a peaceful manner. But the way this Trudeau cat's doing, that man is totally wrong. And they need to get him out of that office and get some people in there that's willing to negotiate with these truckers and see what they want. I hear it's coming to America. Well, I roll with them. I'll be right there 100% supporting, backing them, because there's some things that need to change here. There's actually a lot of things that need to change here. One is to stop these crooked, corrupt, tyrannical politicians from going after our constitutional rights. And that's where you need to start. And go from there. They try to put these little walls on everything. What needs to be done, and this is my resolution, is a bill needs to be passed, and this is my bill that I created and thought up. Me, Chopper J, the Forbidden Assassin, true name Jeff Carter, I don't care. What needs to be done is any law that is to be passed can go through the House, the Senate, and the last people to have to say is the people of the country. They get the final vote. And anything that a president wants to pass, like he could do executive orders, no, let him do his executive orders, and then it comes to we the people, we get the final say. And that would stop a lot of this crooked, corrupt, tyrannical government bull crap. And because let me give you an example. I smoke. Do not smoke. If you don't start. It's a bad habit. Eventually takes your breath away. I've smoked for many, many years. But I want to show you something with these masks. Now this is a cloth mask, right? This is a cloth mask. Right through that mask. If this was a true airborne virus, these masks, they don't do crap. You need a true chemical mask to stop a true airborne virus, because the mask ain't doing nothing. And this is a cloth one. The paper ones are just the same. I do got some chemical masks. I wish I would have brought one, because I've been meaning to do a video on that to show you the difference. Chemical masks are used in chemical warfare. A virus, can you smell a fart? When you fart or somebody farts around you, can you not smell that? And that's going through how many layers before it reaches your nose? I know it sounds funny, but it's the truth. You got to look at that stuff. And them forcing kids to wear these pointless things, I don't see no point in them. Doctors want them to keep blood from squirting up into their mouth and their nose. That's why they were wore by doctors. And that's just my opinion. you know, you can, you know, take it as what it's worth or whatever. But I won't keep y'all. I'm Forbidden Assassin, Chopper J, the Forbidden Assassin. Y'all have a blessed day. Be safe out there. Don't pull out in front of no moving trains or semis.